Oh, what's going on, everybody? Make sure I sound okay before we continue. What's going on, everybody? Make sure I sound okay before we testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Looks good to me. What's going on, guys? I'm streaming right now because one, I do want to stream. It's something I want to be doing regularly, or at least once a week or something. I want to get some sort of schedule going eventually. I'm a little hint, little clue, little I don't know what you say, little I guess sneak peek for you guys. I'm gonna be making a Smackdown Here Comes the Pain like retrospective video, and I figured I already played through the whole story mode, whole season mode. But I do need to get a couple, matches of like some of the different stuff I want to cover in the game. So like the Elimination Chamber, Bra and Panties match, some of the stuff I want to cover that was in the game for my review. So I figured rather than just sitting here and playing it by myself, I'd stream it. And then I could use the video to let everybody know that I'm streaming. Do you see the kind of genius that's in my mind? Not a lot of people are that smart. So anyways, here we are. That's what I'm doing. So we're just going to play some exhibition. Smackdown Here Comes the Pain. Let's do it. Okay, so the first match I'm going to do, to get it out of the way, because I really don't care to do it, is the Bra and Panties match. Not because I don't like looking at the characters. I'm as much of a pervert as you might think. But I'm just don't really care. I'm just like, I'd rather play a real match. So, of course, I'm going to pick Lita. And, oh, there's different attires? I never realized there was different Lita attires. We'll go green. Then we're gonna do my girl Trish. These are young Tyler's two favorite. Ooh, we'll do the red for Trish. Ooh. All right, here we go. And then we'll pick Bad Blood, because if there's anything I know about when these two women were on their periods, it probably wasn't good blood. I don't know why I said that. Anywho, we are about to do this Bra and Panties match. Dude, you know what's crazy? In all my years of playing Smackdown Here Comes the Pain and having the unlocked like attires, I don't think I've ever messed with like the Divas attires before. Like I've never seen this Lita attire ever in my life. I've never seen the Trish Stratus attire either, I don't think. I mean, this is really my number one game for ever since I was a kid. It was this, the Warriors, and so the fact that I didn't know that is wild. But here we go. Oh, that's kind of a boring attire. Wait, did I pick red? I thought I picked red. Where's the red? Are her, like, bra and panties going to be red? Oh, looks like she's got a red bra. Maybe that's what it is? I don't know. We'll see. So basically, it's just like a regular match, but you're ripping clothes off instead of going for the pin. Here we go. Lita versus Trish. Now, to me, this is like the Rock and Austin of the Divas. This is the... These are the two best Divas of all time, in my opinion. I think it'll be like that forever. I don't know enough about the new wrestlers, but I think this era is pretty much garbage, so don't come at me with no Charlotte Flair nonsense or whoever else is considered to be good. Sasha Banks. Who gives a shit, to be honest. In my opinion. Whoever these new people are. Give me Lita and Trish Stratus, I'm happy. That's all I need. I take that back. Throw some Stacy Keibler and some Tori Wilson in there, too. Alright. So basically, we gotta rip off the bra and the panties, so it's like 2 pins, essentially. I don't know. I don't remember if it's fairly easy, like once you get them beat down, or if you pretty much have to like hit a finisher each time. Oh, this is easy money. Ooh. There it is. So we're almost done. That's what I'm gathering from this. Already? I forget, is a bra and panties match a no DQ match, or can you probably can't even go grab chairs in a woman's match anyways. So it probably doesn't even matter. Come on, come on. Nope. We'll at least get one twist of fate or something here. Or does Lita have a moonsault? Moonsault! Yes! Beautiful. Okay. Now, give me your panties, lady. Or your pants. I'm stripping her off to get her in her panties. I'm not taking off her panties. Although, if you try to do that in this game, you destroy the game. Come on. Am I gonna get it? I think I'm gonna get it. Nope. Almost. It's been a bludgeoning so far. No. No, stop this. Come on. Let's go. Okay. Oh, it's got to be it. It's going too fast. There we go. Now, why does it have to stop when she gets naked? Isn't it just when things are getting going? I don't know. Pretty disappointed. They should change the match type. Alright, enough of that. Let's do a real match. So I already did my season mode. That's done. I did it with Randy Orton. It was all right. I mean, Randy Orton's kind of lame to use in this game, to be honest with you. Not because I dislike Randy Orton. I mean, his RKO looks kind of weak. His other finisher kind of sucks. And so, like, the only redeeming quality of Randy Orton is that he's kind of like, it's like, oh, John Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, they'll come up together. I feel like John Cena and Batista are both way better wrestlers to use for a season mode than Randy Orton. But I realized I'd never done a Randy Orton season mode before. I've done a Batista one before. Just like growing up, I always used Batista. So I was like, I guess I should use Randy, even though he's kind of a little lame. Exhibition, let's go. What are the new match types that were in this game? I know there was bra and panties, and there was Elimination Chamber. Smackdown, here comes the pain, new match types. Oh, First Blood. Those two ladies in the ring, it could have been a First Blood match, if you know what I'm saying. That's 2 period jokes in 22 minutes of streaming. My streaming career is over. Let's see. So this is the first game with WWE Legends. And this also the first game with Bra and Panties, First Blood, and Elimination Chamber. This was the last WWE SmackDown title since SmackDown 2 to not feature any commentary. That's interesting. Okay, so we'll have to knock out a First Blood. Maybe we'll do like some Legend stuff. I've never really messed with the Legends before in this game. I've just never been interested, but we might as well. I wonder if we could do a main event. Let's go with the 3 stages of hell. 1 player. What I feel like we should do is turn up the difficulty, because I was destroying Trish Stratus. Maybe it's just because it was a woman's match, you know, a Divas match. I don't know. I feel like the difficulty was too... Oh, it's on hard. Okay, I'm not going to turn it to Smackdown. I'm not trying that hard, but I guess I'm just too good at this game. That's the only explanation. I'm just too damn good. So we'll go First Blood in the 3 stages of hell somewhere. Let's go... Who should we use? What legend should we use? What's crazy about this game, if you think about it, this is a game full of legends. I mean, look, Undertaker obviously already is a legend. He's in the game as a legend. That's how you know Undertaker's a GOAT, when he's in the game as a legend and he's in the game regularly. He's one of the GOATs. But we have... let's look at the people that are legends that weren't considered legends previously. Batista, Big Show, Booker T, Brock Lesnar, the Dudleys, not Charlie Haas, Chavo, Benoit would have been, Jericho, Christian, Christian, legend is a little laying on a little thick for Christian, but he's an all-time, I wouldn't say all-time great. He's like the ultimate, like, I don't know. I don't know what you consider Christian, but obviously Dudley's a legend. Guerrero, legend. Edge, I'd say he's a legend. Goldberg, legend. Goldust, I would actually maybe say legend for him. I don't know, maybe not. Hurricane, not a legend. Cena, legend. Kane, legend. Kevin Nash, legend. Angle, legend. Lance Storm, no. Lita, legend. Matt Hardy, legend. Randy Orton, legend. Rey Mysterio, legend. Rhino, ECW, legend for sure. Ric Flair, legend. Basically, this game was like all legends. Kishi, legend. Rob Van Dam, legend. The Rock, legend. Pretty crazy. Anyway, Scott Steiner is the most legendary of them all. We're going to go... Let's see. Who do we want to pick? We'll do... What legends are there? I have to be the Undertaker. I mean, that's no doubt. And then Let's just pick whatever legend has the highest overall besides the Undertaker. George Animal Steel's a 75. Hawk's a 90. Hillbilly Jim's a 73. Iron Sheik's an 83. Jimmy Snuka's an 80. Maybe we'll do Snuka. Nikolai Volkov a 78. Roddy Piper's a 84. Sergeant Slaughter an 85. DiBiase's an 86. Animal's a 90. Let's do... I don't want to do Animal and Hawk because they're like a tag team. So we'll go against DiBiase again. No, we'll go Sergeant Slaughter. Two guys with hats. What's better than seeing two guys with hats fight? Nothing. In my opinion. So the first match we'll do... We'll do First Blood from the get-go. From there, we'll take it to a ladder match. No. TLC match. Then we'll end it with a Hell in a Cell, because why not? Right, and we'll do this at... We'll go Armageddon. Let's do it. Turn the fan on. It's getting a little hot in here after that bra and panties match. And then we have this, I don't understand why the, like, legend entrances had to be like this, but they were completely quiet with no Titantron. And they, like, come out to the ring and on the little rings with wheels. I don't know why it had to be like that. It's a little awkward, honestly. It says I have a viewer. If you're in here, say something in the chat, otherwise I don't believe you. I think you're a bot. Here we go, Sergeant Slaughter coming through on the ring on wheels. What a beast. Just dead quiet. I don't know what the deal is with that. Why couldn't they have had entrances? Like just music and shit. I don't get it. But whatever. Come on, come on. What did I do first? Oh, First Blood. That's right. First Blood, one of the new match types in Smackdown Here Comes the Pain at the time. Because this is the first game that had blood. Oh. Sergeant's destroying me. I really like this Undertaker attire. That's all legendary attire. The purple. Except when I see this Undertaker, I can't help but think of like fake Undertaker and how awkward that was. Undertaker versus fake Undertaker. But it is pretty cool though that they have, you know, come to think of it, I could be wrong, but regular Undertaker that like rides the bike, like regular Undertaker in this game, he doesn't sit up, does he? He doesn't do like the scary monster sit up stuff. I wonder if you can take this Undertaker's moveset and put it in the other one. I could be wrong though, he might. I don't quite remember. I don't think he did that when he was a biker. But it would be kind of cool because it would be like newer Undertaker, but with those scary, you know what I mean? Because like the biker Undertaker kind of looked like the Undertaker we got in like 2005 Smackdown era. Kind of? I don't know. I feel like I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to say it. Like, you can almost use this Undertaker's moveset and put it on the other version of the Undertaker and make it like a hybrid Undertaker, I guess is what I'm saying. It is a first blood match, so let's make him bleed. I wonder if you do a first blood match in the 3 stages of hell, if he'll be bleeding in the next match. I don't remember how that works with like damage and all that. USA. I like how they're chanting USA as if the Undertaker's from like Guatemala or something. It's obviously a Sergeant Slaughter chant. Block him. Reverse him, I mean, not block. What am I, playing basketball? Alright. Right, Sergeant, get over here. Oh my god, Sergeant Slaughter is kind of a little bit of a unit, I think. The number one Sergeant Slaughter moment I think of when I think of Sergeant Slaughter is when he had the, is DX when he had the, well, a couple things. I think about when Sergeant Slaughter became like a bad guy and he became like a sympathizer with the enemies. And then I think about when he had like the beef with DX and they were wearing like those helmets that had the built-in visor with like the windshield wipers because Sergeant Slaughter had like a lisp and he spit when he talked. I wonder how old Sergeant Slaughter is now, what he looks like. He's got to be looking real old. Oh, damn. New QB lands in New England. Wonder who the Patriots got. Let's look at it. Jacoby Brissett is the new Patriots quarterback. That is... You know, I'm a Niner fan, but I don't know. If I was a Patriots fan, I don't know that I would care about Jacoby Brissett. All right, let's give this guy a little finisher right here. I wonder what his other finisher is probably just a choke slam, right? Let's see if we can do a different one. There we go. That's just Undertaker's normal choke slam, I believe. Maybe I bit off more than I could chew playing on hard difficulty, or maybe I'm just a wimp. Who knows? Is there really somebody in here watching? It says I have a viewer. You need to let me know if you're actually here, because I don't trust it. I don't believe I'm entertaining enough for anybody to watch me for any reason whatsoever. I just realized Sergeant Slaughter could hit me with finish right now. I might be screwed. I guess it doesn't matter until he makes me bleed, but... No! What is Sergeant Slaughter's finisher? Is it like a camel clutch? I feel like it was a camel clutch, but I feel like why would he have the same finisher as the guy he was beefing with all the time? Iron Sheik. Goodbye. First blood. It's over. See you at the TLC match, Sarge. Sergeant Slaughter, what a loser, this guy. I mean, I walked in, I said, wow, what a loser. Sergeant Slaughter. TLC match. Oh, so he is not bleeding, but he's about to be in a sec. Oh boy. What is this a grab the title TLC, or is this like a pin and give up TLC? I think it's like a pin one, which is stupid. I hate those TLC matches. Doesn't make sense. Nope. See if we can bust them open. There we go. Now it makes sense. Put them through the table. So I don't think we have to go for a title here. So I think this is just 1, 2, 3, right? I believe. Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah. No, we got pulled up. You telling me I'm about to win this match and not even use a ladder? Oh no, I just put myself into the ladder. What an idiot. No! Damn, you know damn well Sergeant Slaughter has never done that in his life. He could beat me here though. I need to be careful. No. Jump, you idiot. Alright. I somehow was able to successfully do damage with the ladder even though I never even used it. I just let Sergeant Slaughter jump off of it like a dumbass. Alright. Let's end this match. Wait, if I win this match, I don't think we even go to the Hell in a Cell, do we? That means I sold a false bill of goods. A Hell in a Cell match? It's never happening. Luckily, nobody's watching. Or is somebody watching? It says there's one viewer and you still haven't commented yet. You ever wrote anything in the chat? Pisses me off. Really chaps my ass. You need to say something. Just tell me that I look ugly today. That's all I need. Just don't want to feel alone. I don't want to feel alone. I'm gonna try to pin him after this. There we go. Beautiful. Uno, dos, tres. Can't wait to hear this music after he wins. Oh, that's right. There is none for some reason. Did wrestlers not have theme music back in the day? That's my question. Elimination Chamber's up next. My girlfriend's currently walking around the backyard. I think listening to music. Pacing back and forth like a weirdo. Oh no, she's reading a book. Who's a real weirdo? I'm watching her. Okay. Exhibition. Main events. Should we do a Elimination Chamber? Put in the chat. Should I do Elimination Chamber? Yes or no? Go, one viewer. Say something. I dare you. I absolutely dare you to say something. If you don't say something, 10 years of bad luck right now. Starting right now. No? Okay. We'll do 2 Elimination Chamber matches. How about this? We'll do one with the Legends, where it's a because you could do like tag team Elimination Chamber matches, can't you? 6-man tag, tornado tag. How do you do a tag team Elimination Chamber, or was it not in this game yet? I thought you used to be able to do like a tag team one. Am I crazy? Let me look. Smackdown, here comes the pain. Tag team Elimination Chamber. Maybe that wasn't in this game yet. Now that I'm thinking about it. think maybe that wasn't in this game yet. Tag team elimination chamber match. Types of elimination chamber: 6-man tag team match, 6-man elimination match. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. I could have swore you could do an elimination chamber tag team match. Tornado tag. Six-man tornado tag match. No. Elimination chamber. I'm on the fandom right now looking at it. It doesn't seem to mention game modes. I don't think you can do the tag team one in this game. It has to be the regular one, which is fine. We'll just throw some legends in there. I'll be the Iron Sheik. Break their backs and make them humble. Then we'll just go nothing but legends. Hillbilly Jim. Ted DiBiase. Roddy Piper. Let's use some guys I didn't use yet. Nikolai Volkov. Superfly Jimmy Snuka. This is gonna be a beautiful match. So many old guys in the ring that we could probably start a retirement home. And I'm not starting yet. I'm Iron Sheik, and I'm in the pod. Roddy Piper's in now. I'm just putting out a tweet about my stream. So we got Jimmy Snuka, Roddy Piper, Nikolai Volkov, and Hillbilly Jim. We still got Iron Sheik and Ted DiBiase in the wings waiting, in the pods. Hillbilly Jim out of here? Not yet. What a fighter. Any man willing to wear overalls like that is just... He's too tough to take down that easy. It's either me or Ted DiBiase. I feel like it's going to be me. Yep, Iron Sheik. I feel like whenever you play this game, you always come out 5th. I gotta say, these wrestlers do have some pretty good tights though. Like their tires are good. Like they didn't skimp out on the tires. Like Iron Sheik's attire looks great. Hillbilly Jim's looks good. With got the hat and overalls. Roddy Piper and Nikolai Volkov's are a little plain. That's just kind of what they wore. No. Damn it. Let's fight in the steel over here. We haven't fought yet. I wonder if the legends can bleed. I don't know if the legends can bleed. It's not something I've thought of, but can't even see what's going on. I'm just over here pressing buttons, hoping for the best. I think I could pin Hillbilly Jim, but I kind of want to see if he'll bleed. He might give up though before that happens. If he's gonna bleed, now's the time. I don't think legends bleed, if I remember correctly. him with this, I was about to say slap. It's chop. Nope. He reversed again. Okay, time to make Hillbilly Jim go bye-bye. He ain't surviving this camel clutch. But to break his back and make him humble. Bye-bye, Mr. Jim. First name Hillbilly, last name Jim. Right, I'm gonna come out here and just taunt, and hopefully somebody will come out here and fight me. We shall see. Roddy Piper, you're the unlucky man that gets to go through glass. Let's throw him through the other glass now. No, I think this is the only Smackdown game that actually has a sound effect when they go through the glass. Which is unfortunate, because I wish the other ones had it. I remember when I was growing up and I would play Smackdown games, I'd specifically want to play this one if I felt like doing Elimination Chamber, just because of the glass sound effect. That's the only reason. Maybe I'm an idiot, I don't know. Oh, and the catapult. You couldn't catapult in every game. But in this game, you could hit the reverse and it'd catapult him. Which I always thought was beautiful. Another catapult from Roddy Piper. What a beast. Ooh, I love that animation. You grind his face into the cage. If you're close enough and you whip him, you do that. I love how that's the kind of stuff in this game where, like, it wasn't an animation that you could do in any other area, but, like, I always liked that that wasn't a button prompt, that for, oh, press the button to grind his face against the cage. It would just happen when you reverse, that you catapult, or it would just happen when you were close enough, like right there. If you Irish whip, it'll grind their face in the cage. It made it feel like different and special to me always when you got that animation. Almost like it was within the flow of the gameplay and not something you had to, like, seek out to do. Like, in the newer games, I mean, I haven't really played the newer games, but grinding their face against the cage or something would either be like a finisher, or you have to, like, pick them up and drag them over there and then press the button, and it's kind of, like, annoying. It's like, why can't we just do it, you know? I don't know if that makes any sense, what I'm trying to say, but trying to fix my mic, 1 sec. Boom, there we go. Okay. Is it bad streamer etiquette to have my mic visible? I'm not quite sure. I don't really care. Double team move. Or not. This Legends Rumble has been interesting so far. Looks like Roddy Piper's gone. Hillbilly Jim's gone. Nikolai Volkov and Jimmy Snuka are probably next, which will leave me and Ted DiBiase. But I could get beat here. Ted DiBiase just hit me with a little, I forget what his move's called, honestly. $1 million something probably. I remember what he used to call his finisher. Reverse, damn. Ted DiBiase's kind of, like, coming at me a little bit here. I can't seem to reverse him. There we go. No. Jimmy Snook is pretty much dead. Everybody's hurting besides me. I mean, I'm hurting a little bit, but not as much as the other guys. Let's get Snook out of here. He's suffered long enough as far as I'm concerned. Uh-oh, Ted DiBiase's about to get catapulted. Nice. Snook is out of there. DiBiase just got the catapult. Wonder if I could get DiBiase out of here. He's hurt. He's not that hurt. He's kind of hurt. I don't think so. I'm trying, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Nope. I like how Iron Sheik Shorts just say I ran on him. I ran. Did his stuff say that before, like in real life? I don't know that much about the Iron Sheik. Sorry guys, I'm a wrestling fan, but I don't go far. I don't go back that far. So I'm a little sketched out on using my. Well, I guess I don't have a finisher. Thought I had two finishers. I guess I used them both. I was gonna say I'm a little sketchy about keeping. Oh, the legends do bleed. Beautiful. It is a beautiful thing, making the legend bleed with the Irish whip into the cage animation. That is Smackdown. Here comes the pain, right there. Well, hopefully Nikolai Volkov gives up. I don't think he will. Even then, hopefully Ted DiBiase is able to pin him, because then I'll have Ted DiBiase, and Ted DiBiase is actually weaker. Let me get out of the way so you can see he's orange and red. All right, well, I think that just sewed it up for me. R.I.P. Ted DiBiase. That was straight bars. Goodbye, Theodore. Oh no, he's fighting back a little bit. Come on, come on. Wow, that's a choke job. 1, 2, get him out of here. See ya. Damn, I'm white. I am as white as it gets. I gotta say, it really takes the fun out of things when no wrestlers have a theme song, because the legends don't have theme songs. So we're just gonna get out of here and pretend like that match didn't happen. It was fun using the legends, though. This is the first game with legends in the Smackdown series, which is, you know, something legendary in of itself. Let's do... What should we do next? You know what's always a fun game type is Slobber Knocker. Should we do time limit, no limit, or anywhere, though? That's the question. Let's do... Well, if you do no limit, what's the point? You just fight guys forever? Let's do time limit. Let's see if I can beat the is it 15 people in 10 minutes? That should be no problem. I could probably do like 18 or 19. Let's see. I'll be The Rock. Or maybe we should think about this. The Rock has the rock bottom, which is a fairly fast finisher. We want something that has a fast finisher. That way we can just keep it going. You know who actually might be the move is Batista, because his finisher, or Kane, somebody that they have a finisher with a pin attached, so that you don't have to waste that extra time. So like Batista has the power bomb with the pin, Kane has the power bomb with the pin, Goldberg has the jackhammer, but the problem is it's kind of a long, drawn out cutscene before the move actually happens. Let's do... Maybe I'll do Mask Kane. Mask on. Let's go. Mask Kane. Ozka, what's up? How's it going? Ozka Ahmad. Is that... Did I say that? I hope I pronounced that correctly. Did I pronounce that correctly? I hope I did. How's it going? We're playing some Smackdown. Here Comes the Pain right now. I'm just hanging out. I'm doing a Smackdown Here Comes the Pain, like, retrospective, like, you know, like a review video. That's the next video I'm working on. I've already recorded the season mode for it. But, I wanted to record some stuff for the video, like, of me playing, other than just the season mode gameplay, and I figured, rather than just sitting here and playing by myself and recording it, I could stream it, and then kind of advertise the fact that I want to start streaming in the review. So that's what I'm doing here today. How's it going? About to do a slobber knocker match, something I haven't done in a long time. It's 15 people for the record in this game. We're shooting for like 18. We're going to try to get 18. We'll go to Insurrection. We'll do Rebellion. Kane, slobber knocker, time limit. Let's do it. Ozka Ahmad. How's it going? Disconnected. There we go. We're good. Sean O'Hare. So we're going to try to do Powerbomb every time with Kane. We got 10 minutes. We're going to try to make it happen. I might try to keep up the Smackdown meter a little bit. Like maybe do 1 or 2 moves in between finishers. Just to kind of keep replenishing that meter rather than just burning through 5 finishers and then being screwed. You know? But maybe that's a stupid idea. There's Stone Cold. Nope. There we go. Oh, he didn't get KO'd from that. 1, 2. Maybe this is gonna be harder than I thought. Oh, I think you just reversed it too. Damn. Okay, I need to really lock in then, because this is gonna be harder than I thought. Come on. There we go. He should be out from this. I would hope. 2, 3. There you go. Okay. Let's get a taunt in. Get some taunts in. The Rock. The Rock's definitely going to take more than 1, I think. You're definitely going to have to soften the Rock up a little bit before we hit him with the finisher. How's it going, Ozka? Did I say your name right? Ozka? Azka? I am not blowing through these guys like I thought I would. A little disappointed about it. You just reverse that one. I do have it on hard difficulty. I didn't really think about that. If this was on normal difficulty, I'd probably be at like guide number 8 by now. Come on. Hopefully he gets pinned here, but I don't see it. 1, 2, 3. He did get pinned. Okay, let me see something real quick. I don't know why, oh, I see. It goes away after a minute. I'm still learning about this streaming thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Okay, so, what's up? Chat box. Okay, I think I changed it to always show messages. That way when someone chats, you can still see it on the screen. That's how I meant to have it as the whole time, but I messed up because, quite frankly, when it comes to streaming, I have no clue what I'm doing. Let's continue, though. Kevin Nash. Yeah, I gotta be honest, this is harder than I thought. I feel like maybe when the difficulty's higher, they give you like harder wrestlers. Like Chavo Guerrero and Rico are down there. Rico Constantino. Well, I thought I was gonna be fighting those kinds of guys like the whole time, and then kind of towards the end you get harder guys. Got cords blocking my screen. There we go. Okay. I gotta admit, this is a pretty piss poor effort as far as this slobber knocker match goes. But usually you put a slobber knocker match on normal difficulty because I don't think it really. Although I wonder, you know what? I'm gonna check something. We're gonna X out of this. I want to check something. If you change the difficulty of the game, does it change the slobber knocker scores? Like, so if say I go to options, it says that your top score is 15 people. In-game options. We'll go normal. Decision. Save and exit. And then I want to see like what happens when I click it. Is it going to be because I think maybe it's Smackdown Just Bring It. I think 18 is like what you have to beat to get the Smackdown fifth stage. That's like the hardest, 15 people is like the most difficult score to beat. So if I go time limit on normal, it's still 15, okay. Well, we're going to do it. We're going to use somebody else, though. I don't want to use Kane. We're going to restart. Maybe we'll use Goldberg. Goldberg is just such a beast. We'll do a random stage. Velocity. It's funny, I thought about using velocity. So we're about to... Can you imagine if back in the day they did a a slobber knocker match on velocity? Can you imagine that? Here we go. Ric Flair. So we're going to see what kind of people we get too. Like, last game we got what? The Rock, Stone Cold, Kevin Nash. Like, we got like some hard wrestlers in the beginning. We'll see if we get weaker guys on normal. I don't think it affects the pool. It just only literally affects how hard they are to beat. I was envisioning myself just spearing everybody the whole time. Can you do the running spear in this? You can, right? The back scratch? There we go. Two. See, I like when you play slobber knocker matches and it actually KOs them when you beat them. This is taking forever for the next guy to get in. Why is it taking so long? Slobber knocker match is better on Just Bring It. Just Bring It is the best version of the slobber knocker. Not even close. See, where's the KO at? I can Just Bring It, it goes faster. Jackhammer time, baby. We're making quick work of him so far. One, two, three. Wonder if KO's turned off. That's part of the thing with slobber knockers. You KO the guys and then they're out of there. Undertaker. See, I thought you could run and spear people in Smackdown Here Comes the Pain. Am I crazy? I thought you could also do it with, like, the gore, too. Maybe it's just a regular move. Like, where's the spear at? Why can't I spear him when he's on the ground? Like the whole thing where you like set up the spear with the... Am I crazy? I feel like Goldberg's not playing how he normally plays. Let's get Undertaker on the ground. Like, why isn't it triggering for me to do the spear? I don't understand. There we go. Finally. Weird. Like, wasn't even coming up to give me this option to do the spear. One, two, three. I wonder if I can do the spear when I'm running too. It's just not, there's like a glitch where it's not coming up for some reason. It must be. I don't know why else I'd be doing that. It's like, look, it's not coming up that I could hit him with the spear right now. But if I go around him in a circle and press L1, maybe not. Weird. Glitched Goldberg. Like, there's no Smackdown thing at all. There we go. See, now it worked. Maybe it's got something to do with the placement in the ring? I don't know. Odd. Well, enough of the slobber knocker match. None of that ended up how I thought it should. None of it was nearly as entertaining as I thought it would be. Smackdown Just Bring It has the best slobber knocker, I think. Let's do a Hell in a Cell. Armageddon Hell in a Cell too. And we'll do 6 random wrestlers. I'm not going to look. I have no clue who I am. Wait, hold on. Okay. I did look over at the screen on my computer, but it didn't see who I'm gonna be. Okay, and then next one, random arena. Let's go. All right. I don't know who I'm wrestling. I don't know who I am. Should be an interesting combo of people, I would surmise. Oh boy, I'm Tori Wilson. So Tori Wilson, Ric Flair, Sergeant Slaughter, Kane, Nikolai Volkov, Sean O'Hare is who we got in this random pick. And of course, I had to be Tori Wilson of all people. I kind of forgot I could possibly be a diva. I didn't even think about that when I closed my eyes and did the randomizer. Well, I'm pretty much screwed, I think. I think my only chance of winning is if I go up to the top of the cage and just get all the other wrestlers to fall off of it. Because I'm not going to be able to do any damage. Matter of fact, I don't think I'm even going to be able to pick anybody up. So I'm just going to go up here and dance around. And hopefully something happens. Like usually what happens is when you go up here and you taunt, all the wrestlers follow you up there. It says I have a viewer. Speak to me in the chat if you're actually here. I'm lonely. I'm streaming to nobody and I'm scared. I'm shaking. I might actually, call my mom because I'm so scared. I need my mommy. Because nobody's been talking to me this whole time. Alright, that's not true. Ozka said hi. Ozka? I'm still looking for confirmation on if I pronounced that name correctly, but he disappeared before I could continue. Okay, so Sean O'Hare, you're going off the ring, or off the cage. Bye-bye. See ya. R.I.P. Bozo. Okay, keep taunting. So I'm going to have to, like, throw all these guys off the cage like 1,000 times. And then hopefully, like, go down there and get the pin once they're dead. R.I.P. Bozo. Can I even Irish whip him, or am I too tiny to even do that? Oh, well, I'm dead. Whoa, I just rolled out of it. What a beast. Tori Wilson's an absolute legend. See how she just rolled out of that like nothing even happened? Sergeant Slaughter is hurting. Everybody's falling off the cage. It's beautiful. It's a great thing for me. That was not the stream lag, and that was the PS2. The PS2 chugs a little bit when you're trying to play Hell in a Cell matches. Funny story, actually. I remember going to Circuit City when I was a kid, and telling the guy at Circuit City that I was playing a Hell in a Cell match in wrestling, and a wrestling game. I think it was Smackdown versus Raw. It was either Smackdown versus Raw or Smackdown versus Raw 2006. So I would have been, if it was Smackdown versus Raw, I would have been 8. If it was Smackdown versus Raw 2006, I would have been 9. I remember going to Circuit City and explaining to the guy that I felt like something was wrong with my PlayStation, because whenever I would do like a Hell in a Cell match, it would, like, the PS2 would get laggy. And he must have known what a Hell in a Cell match was, or maybe I explained to him that there was 6 wrestlers on the screen. Because he said it was basically like the console can't handle how many characters were on the screen. So I always thought that was funny. It's like my adolescent lack of knowledge when it came to like video games. These days I would have known that, but... Oh, wait. Suplexed on Ric Flair? Nope. Okay, I got excited. I thought I could suplex Flair under this table. But everybody knows that's not happening. Well, Sergeant Slaughter's pretty hurt. Nikolai Volkov's pretty hurt. I could theoretically jump in here and get the pin on somebody. Maybe I'll target Sergeant Slaughter. He's laying around over here like an idiot. I don't know what Tori Wilson's finisher is. That's the problem. Gotta try to hit the finisher and go for the pin. Although I'm about to get pinned. I almost just lost. Where is SGT Slaughter at? Come on, no. Come here, SGT Slaughter. If it's not Sergeant Slaughter, it's got to be Nikolai Volkov. Those are the rules. This is my chance. Nikolai Volkov, he's hurt. DDT. Oh, I just busted him open with the DDT. What a beast. Come on. What? Oh. Thought I was going to be able to do it. I don't think you can pin outside the ring. Or can you? Maybe you can. Or if I could go up on top of the cage and dance around and get someone to go up there and pin him. Problem is I have to have my finisher because I can't do a move to him any other way. So maybe that's a waste of time unless I have a finisher. This match is going to go on forever, I think. Because we got to wait for like the CPU to take the W. You know what? It'll probably end with like... I just muted the mic. It'll probably end with like a submission because... Can't really stop that from happening. Sean O'Hare going up top. Oh, Kane just won. Never mind. It did not go on forever. Well, that was kind of a lame Hell in a Cell match because it had a bunch of bozos in it. Kane looking ugly as normal. Let's do another chamber. Once again, random. Let's hope there's less bozos this time around. I'm thinking, should I just like pick the wrestlers? Here's what I'll do. I'll randomize it, but I'll watch. No, that's no fun, because part of it, the fun is not knowing who got picked. Okay, whatever. If there's bozos, there's bozos. I just hope I'm not a diva again. All right, here we go. Hopefully there is a lack of bozos in this match. I don't know who I am, and I don't know who I'm using. Or I don't know who I'm fighting, I mean, not using. Matt Hardy, I'm Christian. Oh, this is a decent match. Somehow Tori Wilson ended up in it again, but at least I'm not her. So Matt Hardy and Christian, Kurt Angle, Goldberg, Chris Benoit, and Tori Wilson. Say you took out Tori Wilson and put like Kane or somebody. That would have been it. This would have been a pretty crazy Elimination Chamber match. I mean, it still might be a pretty good one, but I'm first, so I gotta not suck. What, does Christian have the end prettier? I don't remember. Hopefully he does. I don't remember what Christian's finisher is in this game. Did he use the end prettier yet? We got Christian and Matt Hardy for this chamber match because Jeff Hardy and Edge got the night off. Who's next? Please don't be Goldberg. Actually, I probably should hope it's Goldberg so he's more injured by the end of the match. Even then, though, Kurt Angle and Goldberg are going to be hard to beat as with Christian, of all people. I should just let these two go at it. I'll just go over here and taunt for Tori Wilson. Maybe she'll want to wreck my rectum later. We'll see. that's a great taunt. Look at Christian. What a unit. Christian's a beast. Dude, I thought Kurt was really about to tap out Matt Hardy right there. That would have been a problem. Or, did I say Christian? I meant Kurt Angle. Could have misspoke. I think I'm getting tired, people. Oh boy, here comes Goldberg. Dude, Goldberg just headbutted me across the ropes. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright. We're going to have to go to work on Goldberg here. Would you rather stay home with a gay guy or go to work? Remember that one from when we were kids? Or maybe nobody heard that one before. In which case I just exposed that I'm a weirdo. William Goldberg is about to get catapulted into the chains. Let's go. Chris Benoit's in now. trying to not get my rectum wrecked by Goldberg here, but it's kind of hard. See, I think Christian does have the Prettier. Because whenever I hit him with a move, like a... Damn, let's get out of here. Ooh, Tori. Let's beat up on Tori. Come here, Tori. I'm going to give you a hug. Actually, I'm going to go back and beat up Goldberg. Now that Tori's preoccupied. I basically need to be exposed to Goldberg's backside, if you know what I'm saying. So I can hit him with the Unprettier. Or since I have two finishers, I could just hit him with the jackhammer. Come on, Tori. There we go. Into the glass you go. Or not. She stopped. Wait. Can the divas not be like thrown into the glass? Oh, she's slapping me up. Come on. No. Reverse. Wait, so Tori Wilson can pick people up? She just picked up Christian. I was using Tori Wilson last game. I couldn't pick anybody up. Catapulted back into the ring. There we go. And prettier. Who's out? Who went out? Oh, Matt Hardy. And prettier to Kurt Angle. Damn, how sad is that? Tori Wilson and Kurt Angle, neither of them have gotten any damage from the Unprettier. Come on, throw her into the chains. Wait, were we able to throw Tori Wilson into the glass? Let's try again. There we go. Uh-oh, I have a viewer. Who's watching? Are you my #1 fan? You're my only fan. You must, I mean, perhaps we could start an OnlyFans together, me and you. Whoever is watching me. Since you are my only fan, it seems. Chris Benoit. You would think me and Benoit would have a Canadian connection, but considering I'm playing as Christian. But I don't want to have any connection with Benoit for reasons. What's the reason? He doesn't have a very pretty smile. That's why. No other reason. All right, Benoit. Benoit could easily be probably pinned here if I hit him with a finisher. The issue is he almost has his finisher, and I'm kind of hurt, so I need to kind of get rid of this guy fast, or I might be screwed. And Tori Wilson's not helping my case at all because she just hurt me pretty bad with that. Gonna catapult her away. Dude, Goldberg hit Angle with a jackhammer. He kicked out. Let's be honest. I'm a wrestling game fanatic for sure. Love this game. Classic. Rodolfo Bravo. I messed up. Rodolfo Bravo. Your name's a mouthful. How's it going? Yeah, this is my all-time favorite. If I had to like rank them, it'd probably be Here Comes the Pain 1, Just Bring It 2, I never really played the original Smackdown games. It was just never. I was too young. I mean, I was probably 4 or 5 years old playing Just Bring It. So like, maybe 6 or 7, but still like I was just a little too young for those other Smackdown games. But so Just Bring It was like my first. You know what game I did play though back in the day on the PC? Matter of fact, I think I might have it right up here. Let me grab it. GameCube had a few. Yeah, so back in the day, I got what did I get? I have it up here in my. What did I get? WrestleMania 18 and what's another GameCube one? Let me see what I have up here. Oh, Day of Reckoning. WrestleMania 18 and Day of Reckoning I got for the Wii. I could play those sometime. I could connect the Wii up just like I have the PS2 connected right now and play those. But those are things I got like during COVID. That's not stuff that I got like back in the day. I said I got them back in the day, but back in the day isn't like 4 years ago. Those were games that I played during COVID just because I was that bored. And they were all right. They weren't bad. It's weird though because they like use some of the same music as like the Smackdown game, so it kind of feels like we're playing like a ripoff. But let me see though. So this was my go-to. This is the PlayStation 1 version. I have since bought it for PS1. But this was the other game I played back in the day when I was young. WCW Nitro. He's played on the computer. I'm not playing story mode, Rodolfo. So let me explain to you what I'm doing. So I'm making a video, like a retrospective review type thing for SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. And I already did the story mode. I recorded the whole story mode just on my own, not streaming or anything. I did it with Randy Orton, and that's going to be like part of the review. But I needed to record some of like the Elimination Chamber, First Blood, Bra and Panties, just some of the matches that were new to SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, so I can talk about them in my video. And I figured instead of recording it, I would stream it, and then I could go back and in the video show some of my stream highlights featuring those new matches I want to talk about, because I've been wanting to stream anyways. So I figured I could just kind of knock out two birds with one stone. And then in the video, I'll mention that I'm going to be streaming every now and then so people can, watch out for it. But WCW Nitro was my go-to besides Just Bring It back in the day. But no, this isn't story mode. I did my story mode with Randy Orton. I've always done story modes with like John Cena, Batista, Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, like the normal guys. So I did it with Randy Orton this time around because he's part of like that group of wrestlers that came up at the same time. So yeah, just a little chamber match I'm doing. What is your what would you say your top, like, I don't know, what would your top 3 wrestling games be of all time? So I never, before you give your list, I'm just gonna say too, I never played the N64 games really. I played them like once at a friend's house when I was a kid. So like No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, those are kind of just a blind spot for me, which I know is crazy because those are considered like No Mercy and even the WCW ones as well are considered like some of the greatest wrestling games of all time on the N64. I never played them. So those are a blind spot for me. But what are your top games, would you say? Mr. Bravo. Your top wrestling game. Since you are a fanatic, you seem to know a lot about him, so let me know. I'm curious to see what you say. Let's see. These guys are trying to take each other out. They both hit each other with finishers. And I'm dying. I'm like dead. So I need these guys to one of them to take the other one out. So I'm just gonna stand over here and taunt and talk to you. And hopefully I'll have enough finishers built up to destroy him by the time one of them's gone. Rodolfo, would you want me to do like a stream story mode where I play through the season and and stream the whole thing from start to finish, I could. If you've seen my videos in the past, I think you've commented before. I believe I've replied to your comments. Your name looks familiar. You would know that usually I am playing Smackdown Here Comes the Pain Definitive Edition on PCSX2. Okay, hold on. Now I gotta actually try. Hold that thought. Kurt Angle's back, and he has a broken freaking neck, so I gotta be careful. Can't let him get too many moves off on me right now, because... Okay, he already has his finisher after one German suplex. Come on, come on. I'm prettier. Let's go. It's not going to be enough, though. I almost guarantee it's not going to be enough, so I'm just going to try to hit him with another one. Come on. 2 unprettiers in a row. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. I'm going to have to run around and taunt. Try to get another finisher before he comes back alive. Okay, here we go. This is where the game gets interesting. Oh, no. I didn't run away in time. I'm pretty much in trouble here. Go, 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 go. Woo! Okay, I ran from him. Run across here. No! I'm too much of a wimp to actually try to fight him. Guess I have to. No. Oh, catapult! Let's go! Hit him with the catapult. Yeah, Rodolfo, I'm curious to hear your top wrestling games. Just give me like a light top 3. Curious what those would be in your opinion. I might be done here. Yeah, I'm done. Here Comes the Pain 1, Smackdown vs. Raw 2012, Legends with Andre the Giant on cover for PS2. Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain 1, Smackdown vs. Raw 2012, and Legends WrestleMania with 100. Okay. Yeah, so I never played the Legends of WrestleMania game. I don't think I ever played SmackDown vs. Raw. Was SmackDown vs. Raw 2012? Was that WWE 12 by that time? It wasn't SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, the last one, so it's like WWE 12, 13, 14. And then it goes to WWE 2K, right? I could be wrong. I never played the Legends game. I've never been like a huge like Legends guy. Like, I've never really cared about the Andres and the Giant. I mean, they're cool. I understand they're Legends. Like, I gotta respect them. But like, I never would have bought that Legends game because it just never would have interested me, personally. But it is cool. It is. See, that's interesting. Is like your 2 favorite games. To me, 2012 is one of the worst era of wrestlings. PS2 WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2012. SVR 2012. Is it this one? With Randy Orton on the cover? WWE 12? Or is it this one? Are you thinking of SVR 2010? Either way, regardless. It is interesting to hear people's favorite games because I definitely think like I never would put like a SV like because I played SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. 2011 was a good game. That's the one that had like the Road to WrestleMania with like Edge and Christian. I think you played as, and there's like you could use like kazoos, like they have like a whole kazoo thing. I think I'm trying to remember what other storylines they have. It's like the one where I don't remember. SVR 2011. There's like a couple Road to WrestleManias. I think there's like a Rey Mysterio Batista tag team one. Maybe. I think you play as Edge in the Road to WrestleMania, but it has an Edge and Christian storyline in it. I don't remember. Anyways, Undertaker is on the cover, I think. Let's look. SVR 2011. Okay, SVR 2011 has Batista, Cena, and Miz. SVR 2008. Is it the one that has ECW? This one? It's got Cena, Lashley, and Taker. That might be the one you're thinking of. Where the wrestlers have different, like, you could be a hardcore, a showman, hardcore, showman, technical. Yeah, that one. That's the one that has like Sandman, Sabu. Yeah, that's so. For clarity on my wrestling background, I played basically from Just Bring It all the way until SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. When 2009 hit, I was like done watching wrestling. I didn't care anymore. I skipped 2010. I ended up buying 2011 because I wanted to play like a new next gen wrestling game. I'd never played one before, and that was on PS3. So I think it was like 2012 or 2013. I bought SVR 2011. I don't think it was new when I bought it. I think it had been out for a while, and then I ended up getting WWE 13 because they had like the Attitude Era stuff. And then I didn't play another wrestling game again until I think I bought WWE 2K20 on Xbox, like on sale on my Series X, and that game was horrible. I played it for about 5 minutes and I was like, this is garbage. And I basically just play like the old games. I don't because I don't even watch new wrestling. I think new wrestling sucks personally. I just don't watch it. I don't care. I'll show up for The Rock every once in a while. Like The Rock's on there right now, so I'm keeping up with it. But like, I could never actually just like watch wrestling today. It's just, how things are. I lost to Kurt Angle. Not very happy about that. We're gonna do one more match, I think. Top 3 wrestlers. Hold on. Let me put on a Royal Rumble here, to where I can kind of just chat with you, and then I'll just come out whenever I come out. I'm gonna randomize my wrestler. Not gonna look. Let's go. We're going to randomize the people in it too. Select. Decision. Okay. Here we go. I have no clue who's in this match, and I have no clue who I'm going to be. Top 3 wrestlers. I would say... I'll give you a list of like my top 5 or 6, and then we'll narrow it down. Rock, Austin, Ric Flair, Kane, Rock, Austin, Flair, Kane. Not Triple H, not Shawn Michaels. Stone Cold 180, Guerrero 2, Sting 3. Okay, that's a nice list. I would say Stone Cold would... Here's the thing. When I was like a little kid, I had a poster of The Rock in my room. I love The Rock. The Rock was my favorite. And then I always loved The Rock, but I didn't really appreciate Stone Cold till I got older. My 2 favorites when I was a kid were The Rock and Rikishi. I was always more of a Kane fan than the Undertaker fan. I would probably say... It sounds like boring, but I'd say Stone Cold 1, Rock 2, probably Kane 3. Honorable mention to, I'd say Shawn Michaels gets an honorable mention. Rikishi gets an honorable mention. Jeff, how could I forget Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy's up there. I'd say Stone Cold, The Rock. Oh, no! Did you see that? I muted on accident. Did you see that? I was Shelton Benjamin. I was the first person out there. I didn't even realize my controller was vibrating. By the time I reacted, it was too late and I already got thrown out. Wow, okay. Well, we're going to go back and restart then. I just fumbled that. Let me actually, before we do this match, let me scroll through here and just look at some of the wrestlers, refresh my memory here, see if I'm forgetting anybody. Rock is up there. Steve Austin. Triple H I like, but he was never like an all-time great for me. Jeff Hardy, for sure. Batista, I liked when I was a kid, but I wouldn't put him in the greats. I always liked Brock. I always liked Goldberg. I always liked Jericho, but like, I loved John. I was one of those kids that loved Cena. And then, you know, I grew up and I was like, this guy's corny as hell. Why am I watching him? Kane, Kevin Nash. Oh, Scott Hall. Scott Hall is one for sure. If I did a top 10, because if we include like some other guys too, like, let me give you a top 10. So we'll go Austin, Rock, Jeff Hardy, Kane, Rob Van Dam is up there. I'd maybe go Kurt. Austin, Rock, Hardy, Kane. Austin, Rock, Hardy, Kane. Maybe Van Dam. Kurt Angle. I'd probably throw Sabu or Sandman, because I used to watch, like, when I was in high school when WWE Network first came out, I had like a thing going where I would watch every pay-per-view every day. So like after school, I would get a bowl of cereal and I would eat it and then watch an ECW pay-per-view. I did that every day when WWE Network came out for like a month and a half. So like I was pretty big into, did I say WWE pay-per-view? I meant ECW. So ECW guys need to be in there is my point. Austin, Rock, Kane, Hardy, Kane. I feel like I'd have to write it down. Rap battles always had laughing. Yeah, see, Cena was funny back then. I'm not like I Dr. Thugonomics Cena wasn't bad, but when he was like acting like he was in the military and he wasn't, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what? You know, it's like it was like his gimmick was like stolen valor. It's a little odd, to be honest. But that's where my head's at. You know, I loved Rock and Austin, loved Hardy, loved Kane. I loved Kurt Angle's funny segments when Kurt Angle would do like funny, goofy stuff, acting like an idiot. I always loved Edge and the Hardys. You know, Matt Hart, you know, Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudleys, all those guys. Sandman, Sabu, Rob Van Dam. A lot of the wrestlers I'm mentioning are like extreme guys, like the Hardys, Dudleys, Edge and Christian, and then all those ECW guys. That's where my head's at. I was never like a Triple H guy. Shawn Michaels had great matches, but like I was never like a Heartbreak Kid fan. Scott Hall, I think Razor Ramon is like one of the coolest wrestlers of all time. You got to put Scott Hall up there for me. I would probably say Scott Hall is in the top 5. So I would say a top 5 for sure would be Austin, Rock, Hardy, Kane, Scott Hall / Razor Ramon. And then that's when you can get into like the Van Dams, Van Dam, Sandman, maybe Brock. I liked Brock actually quite a lot now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. I'd probably rather, if I was giving you a full list, I'd rather If I was giving you a full list, I'd probably want to like write it down and really think about it. Ric Flair, I love Ric Flair's promos. Thank you for bringing back classic games on your channel. Hey, you're welcome, man. I appreciate you watching me. I do want to stream like some Warzone and stuff, some more like actual modern games, but I'll always be playing, you know, old school wrestling games on this channel. I think it'll always be something I do. Let me close my eyes, pick a random wrestler, and not get eliminated first this time. Hopefully, randomize it, select, decision. Let's go. So last time this happened, ooh, the best loading screen of all time. Am I right or am I right? This is probably my last match. Eric Bischoff coming out first. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you hanging out with me and talking to me. John Cena was good. I'm reading your chat and just reading everything you said, and like the rap battles were good with Cena. I just didn't like the later stuff. He got corny and old really fast. It's kind of like Superman. Superman is never like anybody's favorite superhero. I mean, I guess he is some people's, but like when he beats everybody and wins every time, it can only be so fun, you know? It can only be so entertaining. It's like, you know, he doesn't ever lose, and that's kind of the Cena thing. So that's why I was like, I got sick of him when I was older. But Eric Bischoff versus Goldberg at the beginning of the Royal Rumble. You know how many times Goldberg probably wishes he could have had this match in WCW? And for reals too, not like a fake match. All right, hopefully I'm not Eric Bischoff, because I am beyond screwed. If that's the case, we're about to find out. When Kurt Angle got chokeslammed by Big Show, did he really get injured? Wait a minute, hold on. I'm Bischoff again. Oh, you know what? It's because I think you have to pick random. Let me go back one more time. That's the problem. I have to pick random. I can't pick, you know, if it's going to be first every time. What an idiot. Okay, if you're thinking about what I'm thinking about, are you talking about when Big Show chokeslammed Kurt Angle backstage off that like really high, whatever that was, and then like they like panned down to Kurt Angle and he had blood all around his head? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's one of like my all-time favorite SmackDown memories. I remember where I was in my parents' living room on the ground playing with my wrestlers, watching it, and I remember like my jaw dropped and I was just like, dude, I legitimately thought that Kurt Angle died that night when that happened. I swear, I thought Kurt Angle was done for. That's like a legendary moment. I'm so glad you brought that up. I haven't even thought about that in so long. That's amazing. Okay, hold on. Random. I don't want to see who I got. Why didn't you tell me I was an idiot? Okay, here we go. And start the match and go. Okay, so I'm not going to be shocked, you know, again, here, like I was the last two times. That was first. Okay, third time's a charm. Hopefully we can get it right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they probably like had Kurt Angle land on a crash pad and then like put some fake blood under his head. But that was probably one of the most real things I've ever seen. As far like I really not okay. It didn't. Well, it looked real, but looking back at it, I can tell how it was fake. But it felt real when I watched it. I was like, oh my god, Kurt Angle died. Big Show just killed him. We have a second viewer in the stream. Join the conversation. We're talking wrestling. We're playing old wrestling games. We're having fun. His leg was twisted on scene. What do you mean by that? His leg was twisted on scene. Was it like Family Guy when they fall and their legs are always like pointing the wrong way? Is that what you mean? I have to go back and watch it. I don't know exactly what you mean by his leg was twisted on scene. Shawn Michaels and Goldberg, first two coming out. Goldberg was just the second entrant last time too. What's interesting about these games is like, it seems like the first wrestlers are always the same. Like usually it's Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Goldberg. Like, and Here Comes the Pain. It seems like it's always like the same amount of the same guys. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, I'd have to go back and watch that. I don't remember his leg looking like that. That's funny. If it was like a Family Guy skit, his legs all twisted, messed up. That's funny. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. But yeah, I'm telling you, that moment that you're mentioning right now, that is one of my all-time, like, I literally thought Kurt Angle died. I mean, that era of SmackDown was so great, though. If you think about that era of SmackDown, now I can finally relax a little bit and talk here while I'm waiting for my guy to come out. I mean, that era, think about that era of SmackDown. You had, like, Paul London and Brian Kendrick. What's his name? The Jamie Noble. Like, even, like, the lame wrestlers were cool back then. Like, even the guys that were, like, mid-carders. Jamie Noble, Paul London, Brian Kendrick, Chavo. Who are some of the mid-carders from back then? I'm trying to think. Tajiri. I'm trying to think of, like, that 2002, 2003, 2004 era. Who are some more guys? Rey Mysterio just was coming up. That cruiserweight title scene was really fun to watch. Here comes my created wrestler Sandman. I don't know when I made this guy, but he looks nothing like Sandman. I mean, kinda. He doesn't have dark. He shouldn't have dark hair. But yeah, that era of SmackDown, when was that happened? Like 2004? Because I remember the story. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the reason Big Show chokeslammed Kurt Angle back then was because Kurt Angle, I think, was injured in real life. He had to have, like, neck surgery or something. Or he had to have some sort of surgery. So I think it was after... Okay, so let me rewind. Kurt Angle, I think, fought Brock at WrestleMania 19 with a broken neck. And he needed surgery, but he fought with a broken neck anyways. And then they had a storyline where they made Kurt Angle, like, the GM of SmackDown. And then when they did that, he, like, screwed over Big Show. Big Show chokeslammed him, and then they wrote him off of TV because he needed neck surgery. And that's actually why he got chokeslammed, is because he needed neck surgery. I believe. I could be wrong, but I think that's the story. Regardless, that was a serious moment. I really thought he died. But yeah, that era of SmackDown was the best. And then you tune into Raw every Monday night, and Triple H was just destroying everybody. And he had the title for like 3 years straight. Yeah, that was a legendary moment. But I believe that's the story. You could look it up and let me know. Tell me if I'm wrong someday, if I'm streaming again, or comment on a video. I believe that's why that happened. That's how they wrote him off TV for some sort of surgery. I'm trying to think who else was like a good wrestler around that time. That was like around the time when I mean, this was a little before that, but like when Brock and Big Show did the superplex off the top of the turnbuckle and broke the ring. That was also a legendary moment from kind of around that same era. Do you remember when Big Show like flipped a Jeep over? Like they had like a Jeep or something on the side of the stage, and Big Show like flipped it over? That was, I remember that from something. Maybe that was, I think that was the lead up to WrestleMania 21 when he was going to fight that guy in the sumo wrestling match. I could be wrong though. Who else was a good wrestler on that time? I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm blanking on a lot of people right now. When Goldberg picked up Big Show for... Oh, yeah. That was a legendary moment. Yeah. Dude, Goldberg was such a powerhouse back then. Like, what a beast. Dude, how about when Big Show was in WCW back in the day, and this dude would do, like, missile drop kicks off the top rope back when he was, like, Paul White or whatever? Like, Big Show used to go off the top rope every once in a while. That's crazy that he used to do that. He was like more athletic for his size than he got credit for, I feel like. Big Show. Here comes Cena. 14 people left. I've yet to come in yet. Well, on the Raw side of things, this is kind of like around that same time, but on the Raw side of things, one of my favorite matches of all time is the Jeff Hardy Undertaker ladder match on Raw for the Undisputed Championship. When Jeff Hardy has like the I'm Hillbilly Jim. Here we go, Hillbilly Jim. I gotta stop and pay attention here. I have no idea what Hillbilly Jim's signature is, and it doesn't matter. I got beat in 2 seconds anyways. It's a tough industry for sure. Lots of injuries. Oh yeah, lots of injuries. Yeah, it's interesting too. Like if you look at the wrestlers now, I feel like it's so choreographed looking and feeling now that I feel like the wrestlers do crazier stuff, but get injured less because it's almost more like choreographed. Like the fans are just like okay with seeing. Like I saw this clip today on Twitter, accompanied by, of course, because it was on Twitter, a bunch of people arguing, and it was basically like a recent clip from AEW where like I don't even know who any of the guys are. But somebody power bombed somebody else through like a flaming table, and then immediately after they kind of like helped him up. But then they tried to play it off by like throwing the guy into the ring, like, oh, we picked him up to throw him into the ring to pin him. And it's like, well, okay, but the wrestler needs to like roll around in the flames for a second to like sell it. But like, it seems like the wrestlers in AEW literally will just like go above and beyond to almost make it look fake. And so it's a little odd. Like, I understand you got to protect the other wrestler and stuff, but it comes to a point where it's like, well, I feel like wrestling back in this era, like 2001, 2002, 2003, yeah, and before that, like Attitude Era, and I feel like it wasn't as choreographed. Like, if these wrestlers are doing 90 flips off the ropes, well then it's got to be choreographed or you're going to break your neck. So it's kind of like back when that was just left to the cruiserweights, I was okay with it. But like all these wrestlers are doing these flips now, and I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's not for me personally. I'm not a fan of new school wrestling. But if the guys are not all on drugs and they're healthier, then that's good on them. I'm not hating on that. I just not a big fan of watching it. Because even the big WWE matches now, like if I like all of Brock Lesnar's matches the last like 10 years, he does like 3 different types of suplexes in the F5. All of Goldberg's matches he's had have been like even worse than that. Like all the big matches, main event matches, are always just boiled down to a bunch of kickouts out of finishers, and I feel like, I don't know, that's a little lame to me. But then again, if you go back and watch like Rock Austin WrestleMania 17, I just watched that match recently. There's a lot of finisher kickouts, so maybe it's sort of, maybe I'm just kind of being a lover of the old school too much. I don't know. We got Rock, Steven Richards, and Kurt Angle in here. Stevie Richards could win, possibly. I might take over somebody at the end here. I might not. Who's next? Is it like, oh, it's my created wrestler Jeff Hardy, who doesn't look bad, I guess. Doesn't look great either. This is supposed to be like that Jeff Hardy from like that ladder match from back in the day. It's sort of trying to evoke that same attire and whatnot. Rodolfo, do you play any, we all love the past, bro. You're not the only one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for making me feel better. I always feel like I'm just hating on the new stuff. And like, did people that watch wrestling here's the part that drives me crazy. Did people that watched wrestling in like the 80s watch like Steve Austin and The Rock and Kurt Angle and all those guys, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane? Did they watch that stuff and think, oh, this is garbage? Like, get this shit off my TV? Because that's kind of how I feel about new wrestling. Like, if it doesn't have somebody from the past in it, I don't really care. And you know what the sad thing is the only wrestler from this era that I really cared and like was interested in, that I was like, oh, I liked some of the stuff he does. You know, not necessarily The Fiend, but I kind of liked Bray Wyatt's thing he had going on. You know, what's funny is I was never really an Undertaker guy, and it's kind of like Undertaker for the new generation, some of his like scary swamp people stuff. But like the Wyatt family, I just thought Bray Wyatt was super talented and actually interesting to watch, and it sucks obviously he passed, but I feel like there's no way if you watched wrestling in the 80s that you watched like The Rock and Austin and you thought this shit's garbage, it needs to go back to how it used to. Maybe people did, I don't know. Like, I don't know how old you are, Rodolfo, but I feel like personally if you watched wrestling like when Hulk Hogan was in his prime, and then you watched Rock and Austin and you just thought they were garbage, and I feel like you were a hater. But is that how I'm being now? You know? Oh, Stevie Richards finally gets eliminated. Now it's just the Bloodline right here. Rikishi and Rock. I'm surprised they don't have Rikishi in any of the Bloodline stuff. That'd be interesting. Get him involved somehow. Rikishi and The Rock. I did it for the people. Is that what he said when he ran over Steve Austin or whatever? Ooh, stink face. I did it for the people. I'm thinking of The Rock's imitation of Rikishi when he's making fun of him, and he calls him a thong-wearing fatty. Best era, to be honest, Rock and Austin. Yeah, Rock and Austin is the best era. Not even close, in my opinion. That's it. It's got to be it. I think The Rock is pretty much history. This is looking like a big RIP to The Rock. Oh, he reversed it. Let's go. Oh, bye-bye, Rikishi. And The Rock wins. Surprise, surprise. Oh. Well, The Rock took the W. Of course. Is anybody shocked? Should I do one more match or should I call it there? I've been streaming for 2 hours. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. Should I do one more match? What should I do? One more? Or should I call it? I've been streaming for 2 hours. It's 7 o'clock. That's usually getting close to my bedtime because I work at 4 a.m. So it's getting a little late, but I'm going to call it. All right, Rodolfo. It's my stream, but today you're in charge. You're telling me to call it, and I'm calling it. Well, I think I got enough gameplay for my video. I wanted to get some gameplay of me streaming. And I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with me and talking to me. It was fun. I would like to stream more regularly. I don't have a schedule yet. But I would like to stream at least once a week. Sometimes stream... Thank you, Rodolfo. I'm the best. I appreciate that. Thank you. I don't deserve that kind of... you know... I don't deserve that kind of, I don't know. I feel like I'm just an idiot recording myself playing old games. But I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot. It really does. I don't have a stream schedule yet. I'd like to stream at least once a week. I'd like to make streaming a thing to where I actually have, like this is the most I've ever interacted with. So I've streamed maybe 10 times in my life. And this is the most I've ever interacted with anybody streaming. So this was awesome to be able to talk to you and hang out. And I would like there to be, like, 10 different versions of you. Like, give me like 10 other people in here that I could talk to, and we could all talk about wrestling. Like, that would be, I would have so much fun. So I would like to stream more often. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll start doing some community posts to let you guys know what my plans are. I am working on this Smackdown Here Comes the Pain review video, so don't think I'm just doing nothing. I have been doing nothing for a while, but I'm definitely gonna get this video going, and then once this video's out, I'm probably gonna try to stream more often. Maybe I'll stream some Warzone soon. I don't know if you guys are into that, if you're into Warzone, but it's something else I like to play that's more modern. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna get out of here. Rodolfo, thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate you coming in here and chatting with me. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and I will try to stream soon. I really appreciate the conversation. And I will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. Have a good night, Rodolfo. Have a good night. If anybody else is watching, it says I have 2 viewers. The other guy, have a good night. Or don't, since you didn't chat with me, not even once. That's how mad I am. That's how petty I am about it. All right. Good night, Rodolfo. It's fun talking to you. Come back. Don't leave me. Come back again soon. Thank you for telling me I'm the best. I never get compliments like that.